So you're eating an Oreo there.
Mega stuff.
Mega stuffed?
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of which, so, like, my dad, from, like, the one that, like, left me.
Yeah.
So,
I know the one.
so I looked him up on Google, see what he's doing, at least I know his name. And apparently after he divorced the family and left after I pissed the bed, he worked on a career, and he's actually, like, the one who invented mega stuffed Oreos. So talk about coincidences.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a freaky coincidence. Like, that's some, like, Area 51 stuff. Like,
yeah, Freaky Friday.
You tell me that the dad that divorced my mom invented mega stuffed Oreos?
Is the same dad who invented mega stuffed Oreos.
The one that you're eating right now?
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's Hey, I got a question. Is it gay to have sex with yourself? I'm asking for a friend.
I mean, you're asking for me?
Yes.
No, all right.
I just wanted you to be sure, like.
Yeah, I do want to know that. Is it gay to have sex with yourself?
I don't like a clone of yourself. I don't think it is.
Oh, no.
It's definitely not.
I'm DTF with a clone of myself.
Yeah, for sure.
With, like, a blindfold. Like
a blindfold?
Like
defeats the purpose.
Like some Bird Box stuff, or I don't know. Defeats the purpose of being gay. I'm eliminating all.
Well, it's
gay.
not gay. Well,
I mean, it's not gay if you love each other. If it's just strictly for pleasure, it's not gay.
Love yourself, so you just fuck yourself.
Yes.
No, I think, like, the reason you would do it is you want to, like, stare yourself dead in the eye. Just don't blink.
That's not the reason why I would want to do it.
That's why I would do it. Like a mirror.
So you're trying to tell me you trying to smash a mirror?
Yeah, I'm down. DTF a mirror.
I mean, I think like I said earlier, like, if it's not about love, right? If you don't love each other, if it's strictly for pleasure, it's not gay.
I think you're right. I'm gonna have to agree with that. Even, like, beyond sex with yourself. Just with any dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to prove that for a friend in court once. Make sure he wasn't gay.
Yeah, no, that's not...
Strictly for pleasure.
Yeah. No feelings and you're good.
No. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question for you, unless you got something to say.
No, I'm ready.
This is okay. So St. Patrick's Day, right? You know that one in, like, March or whatever?
I've heard of that one.
It's like a day. It's called St. Patrick's Day or whatever.
I think so.
Yeah, it's, like, really stupid. So, like, change my mind.
Yours are way too similar to mine. Holy shit. Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good holiday. It's just if you're Irish.
I don't even think Irish people like it. Because it's just Americans celebrating like the Irish.
Just trying to be Irish for a day.
And the Irish are the Irish like 100% of the time.
It's just the Be Irish for a Day challenge.
Gone wrong.
Gone wrong.
Do not call Leprechaun at 3 a.m. He will come to your house.
He will come to your house.
He will come to your house and piss on your bed, and your dad will leave you.
Come on, Leprechaun.
Yeah, so I remember when I was a kid, for like St. Patrick's Day. So my dad, right? So actually, okay, I'll start back. So I was taking a nap. And, my dad, while I was sleeping, started flipping a bunch of furniture. Like, this is actually not even a bit. This is not a bit or a joke. My dad literally flipped furniture in the house and flipped chairs and started yelling. And then, so me and my sister ran downstairs, and he had, like, a pillow under, like, a blanket. And he's just like, I got him! He flipped all the furniture, but I got a leprechaun! And then, so he was telling us to kick it. So he got like a lump in the blanket, and so we just kind of kicked that, and then he pretended it was like dragging him outside, and then it like he's like, "Oh, I got loose," but look, it broke the chair.
He just broke your chair.
He legitimately just broke a chair, pretending that there's a leprechaun in my house.
I don't think he was pretending. I think he was like for real.
Probably that's a little too extreme to be making up at that point.
Yeah,
So
no, that was definitely a real leprechaun.
I do have a little feelings of suspicion.
Anyway, so it's going off that Valentine's Day. Is it dumb?
It's a little dumb.
It's kind of dumb.
Go on. I don't have much to say about this one.
I mean, yeah, it's just kind of useless. It's just make single people feel bad and like buy expensive chocolates.
The day.
Yeah, the day.
Only once a year though.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's actually most holidays though.
that is true. That is
Yeah.
even St. Patrick's Day.
Dude, if you're single on St. Patrick's Day, what are you doing?
You're gonna be fucking a leprechaun.
Dude, that's what's happening.
So I guess we can just go on like all holidays, right? So let's just say Easter, right? Like, okay, I don't get it. It's called Good Friday. Like, that's when Jesus died. How good can it be?
It's not even on Friday.
Yes, it is.
No, Easter's on Sunday.
Yeah, but Good Friday is when
yeah, it's on Friday, but I thought you meant Easter was on
what?
Friday.
What the hell? Doesn't make any sense. Like, can't be called Good Friday. That's all I wanted to say about that.
Easter.
So,
I mean,
What?
Easter's okay.
You can't.
There's really,
Well, you can't rate. It's like a religious holiday. So
Yeah.
You can't say anything.
I have no authority.
Stop while you're ahead.
Fair enough. I don't know.
Dude, if you think about it, Kwanzaa's like really stupid.
Dude, Kwanzaa sucks.
Dude, like what Kwanzaa? Who decided to name that?
Bruh, don't even get me started on Kwanzaa.
Dude, if Kwanzaa were like a person, it'd be that guy in like the locker room at Planet Fitness that like smacks your ass on accident, quote unquote. Know what I mean?
That's too relatable.
Anyway, I'm gonna open up a topic right here.
Okay.
Has Obama ever jeweled?
No. I don't think
You
so.
think he's ever?
No.
You think he's ever done any drugs?
I think a better
You think
question...
he's vaped? You think he's
No.
caught his like kids?
Yeah,
he's caught his kids and he's just like, let me try that vape.
I think a better question is, have his kids vaped? I don't, like...
I don't. That's a really hard question.
I don't think so.
I can't tell.
I don't think they have. How old are they? Like, they're like 19, right?
I feel like they're old enough to like
Buy it.
buy one. I don't know.
I don't think they have. I feel like it'd be bad for the public image.
If they were like
Just
caught
doing it
in public.
yeah.
I got you.
I don't think they would.
Well, I mean, I was just wondering because like Obama, he's really hip. He
is, yeah.
He had his like
His like
yearly,
best of the year.
best of the year like movies and music. They were pretty on. He was pretty on top.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the mark. He wasn't fibbing. He wasn't kidding around.
You think Sicko Mode was on the 2018 one? I didn't look at it.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No. This is America was on it.
Okay.
Some weird like there's like a Courtney Barnett and like Kurt Vile. He's into like that folk and like garage rock too. I don't know. But he's hip enough, so I was like I bet he's jeweled.
I don't know.
He's jeweled.
That's a stretch.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think they allow vaping in the White House?
No. I doubt it.
Do you think like kids that have like like those edgy teens, like have they like when they visit the White House, have they ever like vaped in the White House? Could you imagine?
Are you talking about like the daughter's friends? Or
No, just like high school kids or whatever.
I've been in the White House, and there's no way you'd sneak a vape in there.
They have like
There's
metal
no way.
detectors.
Like 30. You literally have to go through like 30 metal detectors.
But like, could you imagine telling your grandkids that you vaped in the White House?
It'd be, wow. It's a story.
That's the end of it. Just I vaped in the White House.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually like impressive though.
Yeah, if you could like sneak it in.
Yeah, cause like I think it's made out of metal.
I mean, you just hide it up your ass and they can't do anything about it if you think about it.
Wait, what's it made out? Is it metal or plastic?
Both? I don't know. It can explode.
That's true.
So I'm guessing it's metal.
Yeah.
There's some metal in there.
I think it would show up on a metal detector. So I don't know how you would.
Yeah, because every time I go through like TSA at the airport, they like make me take my belt off.
Steal my jewel every time.
They just make me take my belt off, and then they like feel me up, and they're just like,
yeah, the TSA is just garbage. Yeah.
The past like 3 flights, I've only been on like 5 flights in my entire life, and like 3 times they've picked me out.
A random search.
They picked me out for a random search, like, oh, we're gonna try out
Oh.
the big machine that you walk into. It looks like one of those dryers.
Is it the circle one that like spins around you?
Yeah,
I've done that one.
Yeah,
like once or twice.
Yeah, my pants almost fell off.
Because you can't wear a belt.
Nope.
So dumb. Like if they know that it's a belt, like why don't they?
I don't know. You could pack a bomb in the belt.
Fair
you
enough.
never know. They don't like check the belt though. They just take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is really gonna date this episode, but I feel like the Bird Box reference and the Jewel reference already did. But are Shaggy Memes funny?
To an extent.
I think they are. I kind of like them.
Some of them are good.
Yeah.
Shaggy Memes. I like the one where it's just like any dog within 50 meters of Shaggy is considered Scooby-Doo. They had like 5 different dogs on set of the filming of the movie, but they all just turned into Scooby-Doo.
Just the CG Scooby-Doo.
It wasn't even CG, that was just a real dog. It just turned into him 50 meters away from Shaggy.
I like the memes about Shaggy Memes. I don't know if you've seen those.
Yeah, the ones that are just like
this subreddit.
Yeah,
then, like,
I mean
Shaggy
that's every meme.
Yeah.
Every other week.
That's very true.
Or every other day.
Yeah.
But I think that some of them are really funny.
Yeah.
The ones that are just like Shaggy killed God and he's coming for you next.
I like one that was like, some people think God was is like all powerful, but I just gave him a universe to play with or something.
I like the one where it's just like, it's impressive to think about the strength Shaggy had, and it's even more impressive to think that he was only using 8.5% of his entire body power.
They're really good. They're better than most January memes. Because last year's were bad.
What was last year?
Do you know the way? Yeah, and Tide Pods.
Yeah, Tide Pods.
It was bad. It's a bad time.
Tide Pods was good because they like got in the news. It was like relevant.
It was only funny when my dad asked me in like
Exactly.
July. Like 6 months later.
Yeah, when my when my dad is just like, you know any kids eating Tide Pods?
They're like, no, Dad.
Like, how am I supposed to explain to him that I ate all the Tide Pods? I eat them like cereal. Shaggy Memes, I'm gonna give them like a 7 out of 10.
I'd get like 8.5.
I don't know. They're not gonna be funny by like tomorrow.
That's just all memes though. I don't. I like them.
So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I saw this video that was like YouTube recommended. You know, they recommend some like weird stuff,
The worst kind.
and then they like recommend it again and again for like 6 months at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally clicked on it, and it was this guy who went freight hopping across Canada.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that? Freight hopping. What do you think about
Freight
it?
hopping?
Yeah.
That sounds very like 1800s. Like a
Running away from the carnival.
yeah. That sounds cool though.
Sounds very 1800s, very retro, very cool.
Yeah, very retro. I could just like see him like some 8 or 17th century boy with like his hat, like running after a train. Like, oh,
Dem lads. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like them. I've gotten into like a rut of just watching them like daily. It's kind of
like
sad.
It's like a subgenre.
Yeah, but I mean, it's better than like most challenge videos because it's not like a challenge video. It's not like you're like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go across the UK in this single train. But then, you know, it's like fake or whatever.
It's like one day. It's not even that long.
They're on the train for like an hour and they jump off because they're scared. But like, they're just like, I mean, I just kind of want to go to like across the country, so they just hop on trains.
That's kind of like a subgenre that I watched a lot of a while ago. It was like
subgenre of what? What's the head genre?
YouTube. I don't know. I get like exploration, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Where these like people would go into like abandoned buildings in like cities or like Hong Kong or somewhere, and they'd like climb to the top, and it's like highly illegal, and they'd always get like chased by police.
Yeah.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, like the street like parkour runner guys.
Yeah.
They like run away from the cops, and it's like legit.
Yeah.
Those are cool to watch.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Those are cool.
Saw this one where they went onto this like giant dome, and they had like 10 guys up there, and they were doing like flips or whatever, and then they like got caught. So like 10 of them got caught, but then like 2 of them had to stay up because they've already been caught before, so they would have been like arrested.
Damn.
So they stayed up there. So they went down like 3 hours later, and they still got caught. But then they ran away. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's always like Russia.
Like, it's always Russia.
It's always Russia. But yeah, those are cool videos.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like they go into like abandoned like forest with like dead people hanging from them, and then they film it.
It's another
They show it to millions of kids.
It's a year ago, man.
That's a January meme.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard one.
Mm-hmm. Really dating it.
What's next? What you got on your plate, boy?
Last one. A little more serious, but not really. Why Spider-Man is objectively the best superhero?
I don't know.
What? He is.
Objectively,
I think there's like
because he is relatable because, you know, he's like gay and, you know,
yeah, and I'm gay.
It relates to all the gay community out there.
Yeah, I mean I had that written down, so like you were spot on.
What, that Spider-Man is gay?
I had an answer to the question. It was just Spider-Man's gay.
It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, very relatable. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people who think Superman is the best are like
80 years old.
Yeah, or just like not welcome.
What?
Like, anywhere near me. Like, I just don't want to talk to them.
I mean, Superman's like cool. He's just so boring.
He's not even cool.
He is cool. He has like all the powers.
That's so stupid.
He can't even shoot. He can't shoot goo out of his wrist though. Unlike my main is Spider-Man. So that is a downfall.
The downfall of Superman is he can't shoot goo out of his wrists.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, why do you think he's the best? I don't know.
Dude, my mom left the other day, and I shot goo out of my wrist.
When your mom goes to the grocery store for 0.5 seconds,
oh, there's goo coming out of my wrist.
Shoots goo out of wrist. Is that all you had to say about that?
Yeah, that's the end of that.
Okay. What? Okay.
I don't know. I guess.
Okay. What is the best SpongeBob episode?
This is a big big debate. A lot of people will tell you that it's band geeks. That's a good one.
Well, I mean, I guess a lot of people must be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, yo. Yeah. It's not the best one. Well, if I'm gonna say that, I need to have an answer. I don't know.
Say it.
I don't.
You won't. Say it.
I can't think of.
Say it.
I can't think of the names of any of them.
You don't have to say the names. Just describe.
Yeah, they'll definitely.
I don't know any of the names.
What's your answer?
I really like unpopular opinion, underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Really like the leaf blower one where there's no dialogue
That's a good one.
and it's just a straight up like instrumental.
It's just an art piece.
Yes, it is. It's Oscar nominated short film of the year, short animated. I really like the one where they get lost in the woods though.
The conch shell one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the one where they get they go like back in time.
Oh,
like they're
yeah.
Yeah, with like SpongeGar.
Yeah. That
And
one
then,
is...
like, that one's like legit like philosophical and like really heady. Like when Squidward like is all alone
that one's really good.
and then he's like so
Isn't he like
minuscule.
he's in like nothing? Like he goes so far back there's like nothing.
Yeah, it like zooms back and it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, that one's really good.
that one could be like legit scary. Like if you were in
Yeah.
Squidward's like shoes, that is legit the scariest thing ever.
Yeah, that one's really good. Another good one is the superhero one, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4. When they all, with like Krakatoa, when the SpongeBob and them all get superpowers.
Oh yeah,
You know which one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good one.
I like the one where I really like the one where like SpongeBob like straight up like fucks Patrick's mom.
Like hardcore.
And then like
With
it shows
his
like the 10 months later and they have like the kid and everything. And like and then like Patrick is like best friends with Squidward.
Mm-hmm.
And like Squidward is like actually like fine with it now that like SpongeBob is out and he's like living with Patrick's mom. Like you know that one?
Yeah, I remember that one.
I forget where I
Yeah.
saw it. It was on some like bootleg website, something. It wasn't in English.
Nick.com. Wasn't in English.
It wasn't in. It was some like Chinese dub or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was like American, I bet. Somehow.
Yeah, I think it's unofficial. It's like one of the deleted episodes.
One of the deleted scenes of the Krusty Krab orientation, actually,
Oh yeah.
or something like that.
You've heard about the one deleted where like Squidward kills himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I don't. Yeah,
I've never
that, like
seen
the
that
creepypasta. Well, because it's not
Yeah.
like real.
Oh, it's not. I
Okay,
don't really like
because like
it.
if you think about it, like animation takes like a long ass time.
Yeah.
So like in order for that to like happen, and then like nobody actually know about it, like no one undergoes the process of the animator. Like it's kind of a little far fetched for me, but that's just my take on it.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, I've never read into it. Creepypastas are kind of stupid.
They are kind of stupid. They make me scared for like an hour, but then I get over it.
I think that's even
Because then, like,
much.
the smell of, like, because, like, the smell of my shit that I, like, have in my pants after I get so scared, like, it kind of, like, overbears, and I'm just like,
It just wakes you up.
wasn't that scary. Come on.
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
Shit my pants.
I didn't have to. But,
Yeah.
so it's kind of, it's like a wake-up call.
Mhm.
So, it's, like, instinctual.
I think we're running a little long. I'm not sure what time we're at.
734 measures, 35 measures.
Yeah, we're recording
This
this
is-
in Ableton, which is not how you're supposed to, but
This
it
is
works.
The fastest tempo ever.
That's 120.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's right there.
Well, that's like twice as long as that's twice as fast as a second.
Yes, tell me how the
One,
Ableton
two.
is wrong.
1, 2, That's way faster than.
That's it. Literally says 120.
I don't know. You didn't use it.
Boy.
So you got something to take us out on? Got a note to take us out on?
Not really. I wish I did. Yeah. Expect episode 3 next week, sometime. We're gonna try and I'm thinking maybe recording these like 2 at a time, so we can do semi-weekly. Because the first one was like 3 weeks ago, or something like that. Yeah, that's.